It's James who looks to get it forward. James carries it up, and it'll be picked up here by Kareem, who'll keep it in the zone. And Kareem will look to send it back to the point where Kaylee sends it back down for Kareem. And now Kareem behind the net, looks to stop, turn, find somebody, find an option, gets it towards the front, and now it's back on James's stick. James working it around now, gets it to Kaylee. Kaylee from the point puts a shot on, and keeping it in for the moment there are the Caps as Theo from the blue line sends it into the corner. Chasing it now is James, and it'll come up, but it's kept in at the blue line by Kareem, and now Peter chases the puck. Good effort shift here from the Caps, and now it is finally cleared down the ice. We'll have an icing call as the Predators wanted to get that puck as far from their zone as they could, and they do. And we'll have an offensive zone face-off now at 8:25 to go in the second period. Caps up 4-0. Jax takes this face-off along with Xander, Peter, Declan, and Duran. Predators pick it up here and send it in deep. Behind the net now, Duran gets it over to Declan. Declan is bodied there, no call. Jax now looks to get it forward. It's picked up in the slot now by Duran. Shoveled back in, though, by Pittsburgh. And now it's picked up by Duran. And Duran gets it up, but it is Jax now who picks it up and gets it to Peter, who sends it in deep. Behind the net now, Pittsburgh looks to send it up the wall. All the way down the ice now, and behind the net, Theo will chase it. And it comes to Walker. Walker now carries it over the line. Walker sends a shot towards the net. It goes wide. Fighting for it now in the corner are the Caps. Xander along with Walker. But it's the Preds who get it as far as the half wall till Theo pinches in and sends it back in deep. Behind the net now. They bring it up, and it is jammed up on the wall. Now it comes to Jace, who keeps working that puck forward, and Jace now settles things down in the corner, and he looks to get it towards the front. Oh, was there for a second. The backhand try for Walker is stopped by the goaltender. Now it's back on Jace's stick. Jace now working his way into the slot. His backhand try is broken up. Now it's on Walker's stick, and he finds Grayson in front. Grayson tries to chip one on, but it goes wide. Back on the Predator stick now, and they send it out. And Kaylee collects at center ice and begins a rush forward. She's taken down. No call there. And now the Predators work their way in from distance, and Max kicks that one to the wall. And Grayson now chips the puck forward. And it's the Predators here who look to get it back into the Caps' end, but the Caps send it down the ice, and chasing it now is Jace. Jace's shot goes across the goal mouth and goes to the wall. And now it's Pittsburgh who looks to get it out. Carrying it back in, though, is Liam, and Liam works his way in. And Liam tries to get it on. He's tied up at the last minute. We'll have a slashing call here. And the Caps will go back to the power play at 5:31 to go here in the second period. As Liam took the puck hard to the net, and the Predators slowed him up with a slash in front of the referee. We get a penalty call and a power play opportunity for the Caps. So it's Kareem now along with Jace, James, Grayson, and Liam. Liam gets the puck now. He gets it over to Grayson. Grayson puts a shot on towards the net. Rebound tries there. Oh, Kareem was tied up right in front. Otherwise, he was staring at an open net. Now Liam gets it back down to James, and James looks to get it to the front and looking for Jace there, but it's taken away here by the Preds. And now they work it up the ice shorthanded, and Liam will go to collect this one behind the net. Behind the net now, Liam again gets it over to Kareem, who will begin skating this puck forward. Kareem now gets it up to Grayson, but it's taken away here by the Preds, who send it in. 40 seconds left on the power play opportunity here for the Caps. Jace now carries the puck forward and gives it to Kareem, and now Kareem will push this puck up the ice, taking it in and looking to get towards the front of the net. Where is it? Oh. Kept in at the blue line by Liam. Liam gets it to Jace. Jace now looks to put the shot on, but it's taken away here by the Preds, and they have a 2-on-1 developing here. Liam on his own here, and the shot there stopped by Max, who covers it up. Short-handed try there for the Preds. They were looking for their first goal, down a man, but they were stopped by Max, the Caps goaltender. Now it is Jax on the face-off. Back to Duran. Duran gets it to Declan, who gets it up the wall for Xander. But at the blue line, it's sent back towards the net. And it goes to the corner where Duran will pick it up again. Duran now gets it back to Declan. Declan stops and turns, leaves for Duran. And now Duran works it back the opposite side. It comes to Xander's stick now. And it's finally pushed over the line here. And the Predators will look to regain entry here. From an angle, they send one in on Max, and he just gloves that down. .323 to go here in the second period, and behind the net now, off the face-off, it's Theo who battles for it. Predators look to get it to the slot, but it's taken away here by Harrison, who begins the advance up the ice. Harry gets it over the line. Harry charging forward towards the net. He puts a backhand shot towards the net, but it goes wide now from behind the net. It's Xander who looks to get it out to the front, but it's taken away by the Preds, and they begin an advance up through the neutral zone, carrying the puck into the Caps' end. Now in the corner, it's Theo who works on it there, and picked up again by the Preds now. They look to get it to the front, but they're sent back towards the wall by Cayley, who takes the puck away now, brings it around the cage, and sends it up the wall for Xander. Now Xander gets on the puck and chips it forward and carries it into the neutral zone. Now finding the puck there is Harrison, and Harrison has it stripped from him at the last second as he was looking to get in on net, and now it comes to the blue line and is sent in deep here. Behind the net, it comes around the wall, and it's a pinching Theo who keeps it in. Oh, now in front! Oh, a great chance there for Walker as Xander found him from behind the net, but now it comes back into neutral ice as Pittsburgh gets this puck into the Caps' end, and now in the front, it comes out, and from the circle, a shot there that comes off of Max's stick and goes to the wall. Theo now sends it up the ice, and it's taken back by Theo now, who gets it to Xander, but it comes off his skate, and the Preds now turn it over to the Caps, and picking it up here is Kareem, who works his way into the zone. And he's pinned up now on the wall, and he looks to get the puck loose, but it's taken away by the Preds, and they work their way up. In the corner now, it comes below the goal line to Liam, He looks to get it out, and that one bounces in front of the goal, and some defense there to keep the puck out of the net. And it's Peter now who carries it into the zone, looking for some help. Coming in now is Liam, and he gets it in below the goal line. Liam stops and leaves it for Duran. Duran looks to get it towards the net. It bounces there off the backboards and comes to the wall, where it's taken by the Predators, who get it through the neutral zone and carry it in now. And they send it in deep, where Liam will pick it up in the corner. Waning seconds here of the second period. Caps leading 4-0 and looking for more here. It's sent into the zone, where the Preds goaltender plays it towards the wall, and Jace will keep it here, and Jace carries the puck in. Last few seconds here, and the Caps need to get a shot off. Shoot! And the shot there is stopped by the Preds goaltender. So that is the end of the second period. So after two, the score is as it was at the end of the first period, 4-0 for the Caps. Shots at the end of that period, 16 for the Caps, 14 for the Predators, and we'll have the third period after this break. All right, so back for the start of the third period now. Caps lead 4-0. They're on your right in red, and the Predators on the left in yellow. It comes back now for Kaylee. And Kaylee gets it up to Jace. Jace works the puck forward. Nice pass there from Jace, who looks to catch Grayson coming into the zone. And now it's back on Grayson's stick, but it's taken away by the Preds. Kept in the zone there by Walker. And the Preds trying to escape now. They get it out and into neutral ice. Into towards the net. It's stopped there by Max, and he'll cover it up. So now we've got Jax, Xander, Harrison, Liam, and Duran. And Duran off the face-off carries this forward. Duran gets it across the blue line, and now it's plugged up there. Comes over the line. Good work from Liam there to break that up. Puck is sent in deep here. And now Liam scoops it up in the corner. Looks to send it back around for Duran. Duran moves it up the wall for Xander. Xander is rubbed out there on the wall. And it's sent back in. Duran looks to chase it there and get it over to Liam. Liam gets it up to Harrison. And now it's turned over. The Preds keeping it in the zone here. They pin Liam up in the corner. Now it comes to Harrison. Harrison is bodied there. That's checking there, ref. That's called checking. Now it comes to Duran, and Duran sends it to Jax, and Jax sends it in deep. Caps get a change in here. And James comes in, and puck now on Theo's stick. Theo gets it up to James, and James carries it in. Jarred loose there by Kareem, who gets it back to Theo. Theo starts an advance up the ice. Theo carries it in and sends it in deep. Behind the net now. It's sent to the wall, where James looks to keep it in. It pops out off the wall, but onto a Predator stick, and now they carry it forward. Predators look to work their way in here. Oh, and a dangerous pass in front there almost connects. Caps have to be careful here. Puck comes back to the point, and it's sent in on Max. Turned away there. And continuing to battle for it in the corner there is Kareem. Now at the point, it's Peter who chips it over the blue line. Chasing this puck into the zone is James. Sweeping in here is Kareem, but it gets past him, and now it's Grayson who looks to keep the puck in, and it comes to Duran, who gets it up for Grayson. Grayson carries it in, but it's taken off of him, and now it's the Preds who work back the other way. And good work there from Duran to slow that up, and it's taken away here by Walker. Walker gets it over the blue line now. Walker drops it, but nobody's home, and it's taken away by the Preds, who look to get it into the zone. Chasing it in here is Declan. And in the corner, it's Declan who will bring it around the net and send it up the wall for Grayson. It comes off of Grayson's stick and is sent right back in, where Declan will chase it again. Battling for it now. Declan, who gets it over to Duran. And a penalty coming up here as Duran was put into the wall. And so Pittsburgh will go to the box again. This penalty comes at 10:57 to go in the third period. So the Caps will go to the power play and look to add to their 4-goal lead. Jax, Walker, Xander, Peter, and Kaylee out for this one. Comes back to Kaylee at the point, and Kaylee gets it over to Walker. Walker to Jax. Jax leaves it for Xander, who gets it back to Jax. Jax looks to get it back to Xander. Jax making moves. Now it's Peter who looks to get it back to Jax, but it's broken up there by the Preds, and they get it out of the zone. Now it's Jax who picks it up and carries it forward. Over the line now, the Caps are offside. So 51 seconds remain on the power play now for the Caps. They'll have a neutral zone face-off now just over the Preds' blue line after that offside call. 10:17 left in the third period, and they win the draw back, and now it's Jace who gets it over to James, and James looks to get it into the zone. It comes now into the slot, and it's taken away by the Preds. And it's Liam now who chips it off the wall. And it's sent in offside. So we'll have another neutral zone face-off here with about 30 seconds left on the power play opportunity for the Caps. Caps look to get control of this one off the face-off. And it's taken here by Jace, who sends it up for Grayson. Grayson gets it forward for James. James working his way up the ice. Caps have about 11 seconds left on the man advantage. Now it comes down the ice, and Kareem will chase it here. And Kareem will begin getting it over to Jace. Jace now sends it up the wall for James, but it's taken away by the Preds. Liam now has it. He gets it over to Kareem, and Kareem sends it forward for Grayson. Grayson gets it over the line. Still pushing it forward there is Grayson. But now it's taken away by the Preds, and a 3-on-2 developing here. Coming in off the bench was Jax, and they work their way in, but are steered wide. Picked up now in the corner by Kaylee, and it pops forward where James will pick it up and give it to Jax. Jax now looks to work his way in, and Jax looking for number 4, and he finds one under the bar again. Jax Bream, goal number 4 on the day. That one at 8:39 to go here in the third period to put the Caps up by 5. Nice play there as Jax carried it through the neutral zone and squeezed through a couple defenders to get to the front of the net, and then roofed it on the backhand. Now a shot from Harrison. It's loose in front. Where is it? It's underneath a player, and they try to jar it loose. Now Declan with a clapper. Goes to the wall. Jax has it here behind the net. And now it's picked up by the Preds, and they work it forward. About 8 minutes to go in the third period here. The Preds get it in deep. And now it's Kaylee who carries this puck forward. And Kaylee works around the defender, and Kaylee's going to come in on net here. Oh, it just comes off her stick. It's back on Kaylee's stick, though, now. She gets it to the front. Oh, and it's taken away from the Caps there. And Sander has had enough as he was roughed up in front, and he says, no, thank you, I'm done with that. And Xander's going to make his way to the box now. So the Caps will be shorthanded here at 7:34 to go in the third period. They're up by 5. And Xander is sent to the box for roughing. Coach Caleb trying to get an explanation here from the referees as to why the rough stuff is not being called until there's retaliation. Now, Caps start this penalty kill, and it's Peter who is bolting down the ice trying to get to this one shorthanded. Pittsburgh gets there, and they bring it in. Good break up there from Liam, and it's taken over here by Harrison, who carries the puck forward and is going to bring this one into the zone. He takes a tumble there along with a Predator. And now it's back on a Predator stick, and they begin coming through center ice. And it comes into the slot here where it's picked up by Peter. And Peter is chugging his feet, and he comes into the zone now, and he has Harrison with him. He looks to get it to the front. It's blocked there, and now the pass comes back behind the net, and Pittsburgh now picks it up and gets it into center ice. Good break up from Harrison there. And now it's brought into the zone where it's pinned up in the corner. And now in the front, they try to jam one in on the backhand, but it doesn't go. And now at the point, 15 seconds to go here on the penalty kill. The shot comes in on Max, and he pins it down there. So we'll get a stoppage and a defensive zone face-off here with about 10 seconds left on the penalty to Xander. Kareem on this face-off wins it back into the corner where Declan sends it around. Now it comes towards the front and to the opposite wall. Now Declan sends it down the ice. Icing will be the call here, and we'll do that face-off again. Kareem on the draw. And comes back to the point. And now down below the goal line. Back now to the half wall where Jace will pick it up and look to get it forward. But it takes a bounce now and comes in on Max. And we have a call here. Let's see what the call is. And looks like Pittsburgh is going to the box. So Caps will go back to the power play here. With a chance to tack on some more. So face off now to the goaltender's left. Kareem will take the draw here along with Jace, James, Grayson, and Liam. And it's one back, but comes out of the zone. Liam will collect it here and find Grayson. Grayson carries it forward. It comes across the line. And now it's Grayson in front, and he puts one in. As the Caps find a sixth goal with 5:26 to go. Grayson from the side slot puts one in past the goaltender. And the Caps take a 6-0 lead. So quick work for the power play unit there as they find a goal in about 16 seconds. Now it's Jax, Peter, and Harrison, Liam, and Durant. Off the face-off now, it comes to the wall. And now trying to dangle in is Pittsburgh, but a stick at the last minute there from Liam breaks that up, and the shot now is blocked by Harry. And now looking to get it forward is Liam, who catches Harry, and Harry's got Peter with him, and he's going to try to get it across, but a good defensive stand there. Now a Pittsburgh player without his stick works the puck loose, and it comes back now. Oh, dangerous play here, and it's coming in on Max, but Max jumps forward and covers it up as that puck was in no man's land for a moment, and Max decided to leap forward and cover it up and take no chances there. So now it is Jax, Harrison, Peter, Kaylee, and Theo. But offside the call here. Off the face-off now, Jace wins it back to Theo, who gets it over to Kaylee. Kaylee sends it forward for Walker, but it's taken away here by the Preds. And now the Preds carry it across the line, looking to get into the slot, but it's broken up there. Now a shot, and another chance there by the Preds, and it's covered up by Max in front. 4:25 to go in the third. Caps leading 6-0. Face-off comes across the blue line now. back into the zone now where Theo will pick it up and send it forward for Grayson. Grayson now chips it in on the backhand. Chasing it now is Jace. And Jace doing well to put some pressure on there to keep that puck in the zone. Now it's taken back by the Preds, and they look to get it out. And, dangerous chance here as that one nearly connects. And now behind the net, it's Theo who will pick it up, but it's taken away by the Preds now. In the corner, the Preds look to set up some offensive zone play here. And now from the wall, a shot that is patted away by Max behind the net now. They look to get it out. A shot that takes a deflection in front. Now from the circle, a shot there is blocked by Grayson. Nice block there from Grayson. Pinned up on the wall there is Kaylee. And now it's sent down the ice by Jace. No icing here as it won't make it. Caps will make a change here. And a shot from distance comes in on Max, and it's taken away there. Another shot now is cleared out here by Kareem. He pins it up on the wall. Coming in to help out there is Declan and Duran. Now Declan scoops it up and carries it out of harm's way over the blue line. Declan carries it forward through neutral ice and sends it over to James, but it's taken off of him there. Back on James's stick, though. Now it's scooped up by Peter. Peter has it. He looks to carry it in. His shot just goes wide of the net. It'll be kept in at the line by Duran, and Duran sends it back towards the cage, but it goes wide. In the corner, it's Peter who looks to keep possession. He gets it back to the point where Declan winds up, and a redirect try in front is stopped by the goaltender. Now loose in front. Rebound try there. Still loose. They get it to the front. Now a try for Kareem. And a good block there from a Predator who denied a goal. And now it's Declan who looks to keep it in, but it's sent down the ice. And chasing it here is Duran. No icing. And Duran looks to catch Kareem here. And Kareem gets it over to James. But it's the Predators now who get it up the ice. Quickly getting it into the zone here are the Predators, and it comes behind the net. Where is it? It's right there next to the side of the net, and Max now traps it down. So 1:29 to go here in the third period. Caps lead 6-0. Now it is Jax, Liam, Xander, Harrison, and Theo, and it's picked up here by Jax, who sends it forward for Xander. It goes off his skate and into the zone. No icing here. Chasing hard is Xander. And it comes now to the point where Theo chips it in. Nice play there. And now it's Xander in the corner. And now good play there on the wall. It comes back now to Liam. A dangerous play there. Poked away now by Max. And the Caps want to finish strong here. Liam comes forward to challenge this puck. And now it's sent in on Max, who kicks that one to the side. In the corner now, it's picked up by Harrison, and Harrison looks to get it over the line. Harrison will take this puck into the zone, and Harrison will look to work it towards the net, but it's taken there by the Predators, and putting pressure on is Liam. And now it's the Predators who work it up and in behind the net, where Grayson will just pin it up on the wall. And players come together here, but that is the end of the game. So the Caps hang on and keep the shutout here at the end of this third period. Final score, 6 for the Caps, 0 for the visiting Predators. Teams will shake hands, and we will see you next week from Chicago.